Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he lays off for ball 1. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Gonzalez is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. One and two to the Yankees catcher. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back to the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
1-2. Here it is. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park. Now 1-0 Yanks. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One and two as he chases the slider.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's batting .381. He's also hit 3 home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Split-fingered pitch is in there for strike 1. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Another 2-2 offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Frazier takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Into the box, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Number 26, DJ LeMay.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here it comes, 0-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Torres is off of first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. David Hale, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 75, David Hale.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 1-1 home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Back up the middle, backhanded, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So the base is empty here with one away, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at bat. No balls and a strike to count. Now here it comes. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So stepping in, Colin Moran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch on its way. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The set and the 2-0. In the dirt here, and he will be called out at third, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. Jameson Taillon only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees,